Hey you guys, I'm just making a quick video because I went to record something yesterday, but it wouldn't record right on my phone. I was trying to get the sky and it wouldn't record right on my phone, right? So yesterday I was sitting outside and most of us don't even pay attention to the sky. And I noticed that the clouds were all blowing to the right. The poofy clouds, right? But then I noticed that behind the poofy clouds, there was like a white string of like white clouds that was just like a thin line behind it that looked like it was either sitting still or maybe because the other clouds were going to the right in front of it, that it was going to the left. It looked like two totally different sets of clouds going in two totally different directions in the sky. And like, that's not normal shit. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed that crows yesterday were having a hard time flying from one pole to the next, and some of them almost weren't even making it. It looked like they didn't have enough strength to fly to wherever they were going to, and that's very odd because they're very strong birds. Now, 1 minute and 23 seconds, 1 2 3, as I'm saying this. Usually that's a spiritual meaning and it means something here in the physical. Either the shit that these birds are eating, the food that they're eating has so much GMO shit in it that have you anybody seen how big these fucking crows have gotten? Like, they're like the size, some of them are the size of like chickens and shit, and they look like they're having a hard time flying. So it's either that, okay, or I always associate the crows with dark because the spiritual meaning for crows in certain numbers can be death or doom, gloom, evil. Maybe evil's losing its power, right? Because they literally look like they couldn't even fly. Like they had to shorten their trip, you feel me? So there's just a lot going on. But the thing in the sky yesterday was crazy to me because there was definitely sets of clouds blowing to the right, and all the clouds are supposed to be going in the same direction at the same time, right? I think most of us know that a lot of those clouds are fake, that they're creating these clouds because they're trying to block the sun, which is the same reason that they have these chemtrails, because the sun is our main source of energy, and they don't want that shit. So, I don't know. This is just stuff I pick up on and I share in my videos and I share. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I hear myself and I feel like I sound crazy, but then I also know that there's so much that we don't know. There's so much that's hidden from us. And there's just a lot that I want to know. And I don't know. So I turn my comments off because I know that I got trolls and I got people who are actually creating accounts under different names. You know, a certain person in particular that was creating accounts under different names just to have some kind of connection still, even if it's through acting like there's somebody else. So, and I also noticed that YouTube, when you're speaking truth about anything, gang stalking, narcissism, the shit that's going on in the sky, aliens, anything that has truth to it, they shadow ban your comments, and they change your likes, they change your views, they change the number of your subscribers. It's not what you think. It's always more than what you think. They just don't want people clicking on your shit because they don't want people hearing the truth. And that's why, like, when you see these, there are people who woke me up, you know, there are certain channels, I'm not going to name them, that woke me up. Once I started seeing these channels getting past 1 million views, I started realizing that maybe it's time to pull away from just relying on those people for information and going on your own. At one point in your awakening, you know, thank the people who awakened you and helped you and guided you to where you are at. But you'll see that they start to just go ahead, like they're going toe to toe, and like who can get the most views. And they're coming up with ridiculous things to talk about, and their titles have nothing to do with what they're talking about because they just want you to click on them. And you'll notice the ones that are doing it for clout. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be giving information and not worrying about views, likes, subscribers. I really could give a shit because I know that the universe is always going to provide for me because I'm speaking the truth. So be careful of these channels that you're watching that have like a million and over a million subscribers, because what I've learned is that it's the ones who have very few views and subscribers are the ones that are speaking the truth, and they're the ones that they don't want you to listen to. You're going to notice that a lot of these other channels are all saying the same shit and that they're competing with each other, and you'll get caught up in their bullshit. A lot of things with these tarot readers too. A lot of them are actually putting their personal lives into these readings, and you're not getting the right information you're supposed to be getting out of them because they're battling with each other. So pay attention to what you're listening to. Use your discernment. Does it resonate? If it don't, let it the fuck go. Hope you're having a good day, everybody. Pay attention to the sky. Crazy things going on, especially at night. Bye.